A warm namaste from my side. Namaskar everyone. I am Sam Gopal Timsina and today we'll be discussing about HCF, that is highest common factor of any two number, and we'll write the program in QBASIC as well. So before starting the program, firstly we have to know what is HCF. Suppose if we are given any two number, at that time we have to find the common factor of those two number, and remember the next thing is it should be the highest common factor. So among the common factor we have to pick the highest common factor, and that will be the HCF of two number. For example, suppose if we input two different numbers, the first one is 9 and second one is 6. Now if we enter 9, factors of 9 are 1, 3 and 9, and if we input 6, at that time factors of 6 will be 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now we have to check for the common factor. The common factors are 1 and 3, but we have to go for the highest one, highest common factor, and the highest common factor in both these number is 3. So HCF of 9 and 6 is 3, and from this we can conclude the highest common factor among two number should be taken out by finding the factors of the number, as we have already done the program to find factor. So I think this program will be easier for you, but we have to remember the smaller number can be the factor of the two number, but the greater number can never be the factor of the given two number. In this program 9 can never be HCF of 9 and 6. Now let's check this in programming as well. And before that, okay, suppose if we are asked to find HCF and LCM of any two number, now we have to firstly find what will be input over here. We have to enter any two number, and that will be the input of this program. After that, process is we have to find HCF, and remember to find HCF we have to find factor at first. The next thing that we have to do is we have to find LCM as well. So to find LCM we can use this formula, that is A times B upon HCF, that is first number times second number upon HCF, and whatever we have calculated HCF and LCM, that will be the output of the program. So firstly we have to declare subprogramming. After that, the program name that I have used over here, that is SHY, and the numbers which are to be entered are A and B. After this, what did I do is I have entered any two number, that is A and B. After that I have to use call statement SHY A comma B. Now this main module is over. Now in secondary module I have already told that whenever there are two numbers and we are to find HCF, at that time the greater number cannot be HCF of the two numbers. So if the first number is greater than the second one, at that time we just have to interchange, and we have to make the first number as smaller one. Here swap statement is used to interchange the value for A and B, and the main motto of this line is to make the first number as the smaller one. Okay, after this, for I equals 1 to A, that means the loop goes till A, till the smaller number, because the greater number cannot be HCF of the given two number. Now we have to find factor. If A mod I is equal to 0 and B mod I is equal to 0, that means if I divides A and I divides B exactly, at that time H will be equal to I. H is the variable name where we have stored the factor. Firstly, 1 will divide both the number, after that 2 will divide both the number. Like this way it goes up to the smaller number, and the greater value which divides both these two number will be stored in H. And finally, what is done here? To find LCM, we have used A times B upon S. That means first number times second number upon HCF. And finally, we can print HCF and LCM. So, if we use this in QBASIC screen, let's keep this in QBASIC screen and check whether the program works or not. So in local disk C, I've stored QBASIC over there, so it may be over here, QBASIC QB64. So QB64 is over here. Okay, so Control V. Now we have used the QBASIC screen and we are trying to find HCF and LCM. Let's run the program. Okay, enter any two number. Let's enter 9, 6. Now the HCF must be 3 and LCM is 18. 18 means what? 18 is LCM of the given two number. Once again I am entering 9, 6. The highest common factor is 3 and the lowest common multiple is 18. So first number times second number upon HCF, that will be the value of LCM. So in this way we can calculate HCF and LCM of any two number. And for this, firstly we have to make the first number as the smaller one. After that we have to rotate the loop till the first number, and we have to find factors. And remember, we have to use AND operator in between so that it finds common factor of these two numbers. Okay, so if we are asked to find let's say the same program using function, at that time in case of function program we cannot print in the secondary module. So what we'll do is we have to use the same process. After that we have to store the value in H, and the value H should be passed in our function name, that is shy. And in main module, after entering any two number, we have to print HCF, that is passed from this secondary module to main module, and here we have to use the formula to calculate LCM, and we have to print LCM in the main module. So in this way we can easily calculate HCF and LCM of any two numbers. Now let's try this in QBASIC editor screen. Okay, let's go in QBASIC screen, file, new. I don't want to save that now. Okay, so status of the program is okay. Now let's press F5. Enter any two number. Let's enter 9, 6. So HCF is 3, LCM is 18. Similarly, we can enter any other number and we can check whether it works or not. So if you enter the first number as 14 and second number as, let's say, 16, so their HCF is 2 and LCM is 112. So in this way we can find HCF and LCM either using SOP procedure or function procedure. Now you can just go through the program and you can practice it yourself. Okay, so this much for today. I want to say bye bye. Thank you.